and hypocrisy is the 8th. The 9th army is covetousness and attachment to vain glory, the 10th army is self-praise and distrust of others. These your armies, no person in the world or any god can destroy them. By the power of wisdom's arrow. By cultivating concentration and wisdom. I will smash your army, O Mara. Like a clay pot. With a mind solely cultivating wisdom I will save the world. My disciples, full of energy, ever mindful, will cultivate wisdom. Following my example, they will progress in accordance with the Dharma and will certainly reach nirvana. Even though you do not want to let them, they will go where you cannot go. Then King Mara, on hearing this, angry and confused, departed. And the evil army of Maras also disappeared and vanished. Such is the Mara of the fetters. Question. Where are the 5 aggregates, the 18 elements and the 12 bases of consciousness named Mara? Answer. On Mount Mo Kiu Lo, Makula. The Buddha taught the following to the disciple Lo To. The form aggregate is Mara. Feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are also Mara. Wishing to create for oneself a material existence in the future is to seek an unstable sphere. Wishing to create a non-material existence is again seeking an unstable sphere. Wishing to create an aware, non-aware, neither aware nor non-aware existence is still seeking an unstable sphere. This instability is a bond of Mara. Stability is the elimination of bonds, deliverance from evil. At this place, the Buddha said that the skandhas, dhatus and ayatanas are Mara. It goes without saying that the Vasavata and Devaputra Mara, the Marikayakas and the Marijanas are Mara. Question. Why is he called Mara? Answer. He is called Mara because he carries off the ayusmat and because he destroys the good root of the dharmas of the path and of the qualities. The heretics call him Utchou, Huasian or also Wousian. In the Buddhist texts, he is called Mara because he destroys all good works. His actions and works are called Marikaman. Question. What are the works of Mara? Answer. 1. They are defined in the chapter of the Kyo-mo, Maravabodha Parivata. 2. Furthermore, if people have had to undergo happiness and misfortune in the course of successive lifetimes, the causes of the fetters as well as King Mara, who is called the enemy of the Buddha, the thief of the holy ones. Because he destroys the actions of all who are ascending the current, because he has a horror of nirvana, he is called Mara. 3. Mara has 3 types of actions. A. Play, laughter, idle chatter, singing, dancing, and everything that provokes desire. B. Iron fetters, beating, whipping, wounds, spikes, knives, slashing and everything that is caused by hatred. C. Demented mortifications such as being burned, being frozen, tearing out one's hair, starving, jumping into the fire, throwing oneself into the water, falling onto spears and everything that results from stupidity. 4. Finally, the great hindrances, impure attachments to the world, that is all the work of Mara. Hatred of the good, scorn of nirvana and of the path to nirvana are also the work of Mara. Plunging into the ocean of suffering without ever awakening and innumerable errors of this kind are all the work of Mara. When one has rejected and abandoned these, one is Marikama Samatikranta. 13. Karmavarana Pratiprasrabdha. Sutra. They were liberated from the action obstacle. Sastra. The person who is liberated from all evil actions is called Karmavarana Pratiprasrabdha. Question. There are 3 kinds of obstacles. I. The obstacle consisting of the afflictions, E. The obstacle consisting of action, E. The obstacle consisting of retribution. Why does the sutra set aside 2 of these and speak only of the Karmavarana here? Answer. Of these 3 obstacles, action is the greatest. Once accumulated, actions last for hundreds of koti of kalpas without being lost, changed or deteriorating. They produce their fruit of retribution without loss of time. When these long-lasting actions meet the favorable complex of conditions and time, they produce their fruit of retribution. They are like rice grains that have fallen on the ground which, at the proper time, germinate without being lost or deteriorating. That is the teaching of the omniscient Buddhas, worthy of respect by all. If Sumeru, king of the mountains, cannot reverse his actions, what can be said about an ordinary person? Some stanzas say, "The wheel of transmigration drags man along with his afflictions and his fetters. Very powerful, it turns freely. Nobody can stop it. Actions carried out during previous lifetimes change into all kinds of forms. The power of action is very strong. It has no equal in the world. The actions of previous lifetimes are the masters forcing a person to undergo their retribution. The wheel turns by the power of actions, it turns in the sea of samsara. The waters of the ocean can dry up, the earth of Sumeru can be exhausted, but the actions of previous lifetimes are never used up, never exhausted. Actions accumulated for a long time follow their creator. Like a creditor, relentlessly following his debtor. Nobody can escape the fruit of the retribution of action. There is no place to escape it. One cannot escape it by asking for pardon. Action relentlessly pursues the beings of the threefold world. It is like the Ko-li-lo cha. This action was defined by the Buddha. Wind does not penetrate into solids. The waves do not turn back in their course, space suffers no harm. Neither does non-action. Actions have tremendous power which is never ineffectual. When the time of retribution has come, one cannot escape from it, one cannot avoid it. From the earth one can rise up to the sky, from the sky, one can penetrate the Himavat. From the Himavat, one can plunge into the ocean. Nowhere will one escape from action. Action forever follows us, never does it leave us. It goes straight on, it does not miss its time like the tide which follows the moon. This is why, in order to praise them, it is said that the bodhisattvas are liberated from every action obstacle. 14. Prashityasam Dharmanaya Desakusala Sutra, they were skilled in teaching dependent origination.